Fingerprints are formed during fetal development before birth. Fuller pads, also known as bumps, form on the baby's fingertips and palms between 6 and 13 weeks of its life. The location of the bumps, how the baby moves around inside the womb, and how fast the baby grows all affect how the fingerprint patterns form. With so many different determining factors, this explains the existence of various patterns such as arch, loop, whorl, etc.
But do we have the same fingerprints as our parents and friends?
Although family members and relatives usually share the similar fingerprints patterns, fingerprints are actually unique, and there are no two people in the world that share the same pattern. Not even identical twins. Even the fingerprints on all 10 of your fingertips are different from one another. Because of the special property, we often use fingerprints to identify each individual, and they are applied in a lot of biometric security, such as mobile phones, bank accounts, and border control. The different forks and dead ends in our fingerprints are what make our fingerprints one of a kind. An average person has around 50 forks or dead ends, which gives us more than a quadrillion fingerprint possibilities. Wow, how crazy is that? And let me tell you a secret. Some people are born without fingerprints.
What? How is that even possible?
It is caused by a very rare genetic disorder called adermatoglyphia, more commonly known as the immigration delay disease. People with this rare disease have entirely smooth fingertips without fingerprints, and it was first found out in a Swiss lady back in 2007. As many countries use fingerprints to identify individuals and control immigrations, people with this special disease will cause a lot of trouble to the immigration officers, and hence getting the nickname immigration delay disease. Patent fingerprints are easier to spot as they can be made by blood, ink, or dirt. Hence, they are easily visible to the human naked eye and do not require special techniques to be reviewed.
Oh, right! How about latent, Sam? Are latent fingerprints invisible to our naked eye?
My fingerprints are all over the mug just by holding it, but they can be hardly observed by our naked eye.
But how exactly do we leave latent fingerprints around if our hands are clean? I thought only dirty hands could leave fingerprints.
Good question, Cody. Sweat and grease are constantly produced by glands under our skin, and they are mixed and accumulated in between the ridges on our fingertips. When the ridges come into contact with the surface, the sweat and grease on the ridges will be transferred to the surface, leaving behind the invisible fingerprints.
That's so cool! But if we cannot see the fingerprints, how can we use them to convict the criminals? Are there any special methods that we could use to reveal them?
Want to watch the full video? Sign up now and get started with your own free trial.